Alrighty, so with obviously Scarlet being announced as the next character to come into Nikke, a lot of people still do believe somehow it's going to be a skin. I'm gonna let the Lulu go around, but it's inevitable. Chat, it's a character, right? It's a character. How do I know? Because they're promoting a character. Why would they promote a gotcha costume skin before the release of a next banner? Also, why would they say to download Nikke on the App Store, the Google Play Store, and get it on PC for a gotcha costume skin? Because they've done that before, right? Use your brain, y'all. But this actually, for me personally, kind of confirmed something. I did think New Year's was either going to be this Scarlet or Crown, and because it is going to be Scarlet, I think that kind of confirms that 1.5 anniversary will be Crown. Right now, how do I know this? Because one, Nikke only does give characters that have been introduced in the story. Now, technically, this Scarlet hasn't been introduced in the actual main story, but Scarlet has, if that makes sense, right? Mind you, this is another version of Scarlet, right? It's kind of essentially the same thing with Small White, right? It's the same thing that's going on there, right? So it's another Scarlet. This Scarlet specifically hasn't been introduced in the story, but Scarlet has been introduced in the story. So that's why we're getting her. But yeah, I think New Year's might be Crown, or not New Year's, 1.5 Annie will be Crown now. And then if that's the case, I kind of want her to be a burst 1 or 2. I think the next pilgrim we should get has to be burst 1 or 2, or both. I don't want to see another burst 3 pilgrim, because there's no question that Scarlet's going to be a burst 3 pilgrim. She's literally an attacker, right? She could be a burst 2 attacker. That's cool as well. But the biggest problem with this Scarlet, and I say it all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it because this community is the Lulu. The biggest problem with this Scarlet is the simple fact that if she doesn't surpass this Scarlet, everybody's going to complain. Because there's no question that this Scarlet has a better design. She's a more likable character. This Scarlet is cooler. I'm sorry, right? Y'all gonna be like, oh, he's just saying that because he don't have Scarlet. I would 1,000,000% prefer, if I had none of the Scarlets, I would prefer getting this Scarlet over this Scarlet looks-wise. No question. No question would I pick that other Scarlet over this one. But yeah, because she is the New Year's character, I think that kind of confirms Crown. Yeah, I can't really see her. Hold on. I think that confirms Crown to be 1.5 Annie, and then maybe Chime will be like a free SSR with that, right? I don't think Chime should be summonable whatsoever. She just doesn't look like a pilgrim. Now pilgrims don't have to necessarily look like a pilgrim, right? If that makes sense, right? Pilgrims don't have to look like a pilgrim. Let me try to make more sense, right? The thing about Chime is that she's definitely a more unique character, right? I told you guys already, the one thing about pilgrim characters is that they have something unique towards them in terms of their actual models in game. So when it comes to Scarlet, she has the swords. When it comes to Haran, she has the scythe. When it comes to Noah, she has the shields. When it comes to Modernium, she has the robot arms and all that extra stuff. When it comes to Nihilister, she has the dragons. Right, when it comes to these pilgrims, they have something unique, right? Rapunzel has the lance, so does Crown, right? I guess she has the lance as well, right? The thing is, Chime has this big thing on her back, the battery pack, I believe that is, right? She has this big battery pack on her back. I think that's gonna be like her weapon type. I don't know, right? Most likely, but yeah, this is definitely gonna be very, very nice to see, right? Maybe Crown could be second year Annie, but I think second anniversary is gonna go to Cinderella. Right, I think that makes the most sense. Let me put back on my webcam. Right, I think second anniversary. This is my roadmap right now. I'm thinking we're not gonna get another pilgrim, obviously, until half Annie. We might get Liberalia when we got Nihilister. I don't know if they're gonna just. So far, they're already copying what happened last year. Right, so when we got the Christmas stuff, we got it obviously again where we're getting a New Year's banner. So far, what happened last year is what's happening now, right? The Christmas and the New Year's, the 2 banners before that, obviously from the release of the game. Well, technically the anniversary banner, then 1 banner, obviously, you know how it goes. But we'll see. If we get a collab in February, then I guess we're just going to be copying the exact same roadmap, right? Because the only reason how I can tell that is if we do get a collab on in February, the end of February. That's how I know they're copying exactly what they did last year, just with new stuff. Right. And I think if that's the case, we'll get another liberation character. I don't even know if the next liberation character will be pilgrims, though. That's my thing, right? Because keep in mind, Liberation before Nihilister is Sin, Quincy, and Guilty, and then we got a Pilgrim. Wouldn't the next Liberation be another like set of characters that aren't a Pilgrim, and then after that would be a Pilgrim unit again? That's just what I think, right? But it feels good, right? It feels good. I know a lot of people are coping. They do want to believe it's a gotcha costume skid. I'm sorry. But the reality of the situation is that gotcha skins in general do not change the shooting pose, right? To say, oh, it could be something new they're introducing. Why is it when they get Scarlet? Why is it when they get a character that y'all don't want me to have, then and only then? Why didn't they change the shooting pose for any other character? Modernia, right? She was a free character. Like her skin was free. Why didn't they change it for Modernia? Why is it that when they got a character that y'all don't want me to, because y'all know there's no getting shafted on this banner. She's a rate up character. She's getting a banner. That means 200 golden tickets and you own her. Guess what? And guess what, boys and girls? I got 200 golden tickets. So there's literally nothing y'all can do. If I get shafted on this banner, it doesn't change anything because I'll own the unit. And that's the reason. It feels so good knowing that you guys want to cope and cry because y'all wanted to harass the man for a whole year for not owning a simple character, but now they dropped the cooler version of her. OG Scarlet, I'm sure we could all agree, is just the cool. Look, you're not telling me this Scarlet is cooler than this one. I'm sorry. Not looks wise. But yeah, this kind of just, like I said, confirms 1.5 anniversary for me. It could be something different. It could be something from the actual OG Goddess Squad. I don't know if this, like, if what's her name, Scarlet getting a brand new unit confirms that Rapunzel will get a brand new unit. I don't know if Rapunzel will get a brand new unit. She might just get a brand new skin, only because there's not that much of a difference from her original skin and what she had back then. But when it comes to Scarlet, they're like two different characters completely, essentially. Right? Back then and now, right? They're two. One is a drunkaholic, one's an alcoholic, I guess, and then one was actually like putting in the work back then, right? Scarlet still putting in the work, obviously, but doesn't change anything. But yeah, I mean, I think 1.5 anniversary. I'm thinking second anniversary might be Cinderella, most likely. I think this character right here, the Indivilia, I think that was her name. I'm pretty sure she is supposedly a liberation character as well. I don't know, but yeah, it's exciting, bro. Let me just hey, Scarlet. Wait, what you gonna do? You know what's so funny? People are like, oh, this doesn't count as Scarlet. Like, let me ask you a question of the day. How low? Do you guys really do you like looking silly? Answer the question in the comments. Do y'all like looking silly? Because y'all are the same people who said because we had an anniversary with a Pilgrim, they wouldn't drop a New Year's Pilgrim. They wouldn't celebrate New Year's because they had, the only reason why they didn't celebrate Halloween is because the anniversary is basically when Halloween is. That's the only reason why they didn't celebrate Halloween. But if the anniversary happened when New Year's happened, then they would have just had the anniversary and New Year's Pilgrim always be together, right? But no, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. If the anniversary happened on December 1st and it lasted a month, the banner right after would be a Pilgrim. Yes. There's nothing saying that we can't have back-to-back Pilgrims. Nothing. That's just what you guys assume because we don't get many Pilgrims. But nothing. Nikke never once ever said, it's never ever confirmed saying that we can't get Pilgrims back-to-back. Right? Nikke will make money regardless. Even with this month, I think they're making like 20 million or something like that so far. Right? 20-something million already so far. So it doesn't matter when the Pilgrim comes out, essentially. After this, we can get another Pilgrim. We know we're not because of obviously what happened last year, but nothing is stating that we can't get a back-to-back Pilgrim. The only reason why you guys believe that is because it's never happened, meaning that it could happen. I'm not saying it's going to, but it could happen, right? Don't just decide something, just like how y'all decided I would never get Scarlet. But look at you. I warned you guys for months too. Bruh, the video should have been ended, but now I'm just gloating. Right? I warned y'all for months. I told y'all, do not let Nikke drop a Scarlet banner. Because if Scarlet gets a rate up banner, there's nothing y'all can do. Unfortunately, when they get banners, they get golden tickets. I'm sorry. I have Scarlet. This is what it looks to be. Non-Scarletless. Cat W. It's your boy Zxous. Let me know what you think about, bro. Gloat video, basically. But yeah, I do think Crown is 1.5 Annie now. But gloating video.